Hey everyone, we're going to check out an electric ute today by helicopter. We'll see you all very soon. Cannot wait for today. So I just want to thank Sydney Helitours for flying us, and yeah, it was probably about a half an hour flight just along the coast out of Sydney and then inland. That was fantastic. We're flying about 3,000 feet, about 1,000 kilometres up in the air, 100 knots, so about 200 kilometres an hour ground speed. This thing's got a range of about 3 hours, so about 600 kilometres of range. And yeah, it was a little bit choppy, but mostly pretty comfortable ride. So looking forward to the rest of today, and that was a great way to start the day indeed. And many thanks to LDV for inviting us today to check out their electric ute, people mover and commercial van. I'm looking forward to it. So the first test drive is in the T60 MAX, but ahead of us there I can see the electric utes, which I'm personally looking forward to, of course. And then we've got the people mover next to it, and then the electric van. So that's super exciting later in the day. All right, so I might do a walk around of the LDV electric ute. So let's do a little walk around. eT60, that's what it's called, Australia's first electric ute. We're very fortunate to LDV Motors today for inviting us down to take a look. There's some specs inside the vehicle, so we will take a look when we get inside, but there it is from the outside certainly. There we go, looks pretty sturdy there. Let's have a look at the wheels. 17-inch 245 65Rs, 4x4. Nice big tray as you'd expect. There we go. There's a lift there. There we go, drops down. Looks like inside there. Okay, close it back up. There we go, some EV badging. It's definitely an EV. LDV T60 SAIC Motors, Shanghai Automotive Industrial. It's pretty cold here. That must be the charge port. Let's take a look. Normally it's push to open. Maybe it's locked. Okay, that's probably where it is. No worries. Okay, we'll hop inside and take a look at the electric ute, but there it is there. First look. There we go. The electric ute. All right, let's hop inside. Here we go. Looks very reminiscent of the MG ZS EV sort of trim there. Everything looks familiar actually compared to that. Same sort of finish. It's nothing, you know, sort of super luxurious, but it'll do the job definitely. That red stitching is very reminiscent. Yep, and hard plastic down here. Water storage. I wonder what that does. Okay. Have a look inside the driver's cabin there. There's the LDV logo. That's the level of the headlights. If you've got heavy load, payload, you can tilt the headlights down. There's pedals down there. LDV badging on the floor mats. Electronic control for the seats. Got this little platform here to step up on, and let's step inside. So of course we'll be going for a test drive after this. All right, let's have a look. Okay, all right, we'll turn this on later of course. We'll go for the test drive. The steering wheel there, volume controls, mute, phone, track, SRC, nothing on this side. It is a right-hand indicate. Pretty standard controls. Automatic lights, that's good. Fog lights, excellent. On the left hand side we've got wipers. It doesn't look automatic at this stage, I don't think, that I can see. At the top here, go. Storage there. Then panning down, we'll look at the screen later, of course. Home button. Again, looks like the MG platform because it is SIC after all. We'll see what they look like later on. USB ports, 12-volt plug, gear control, reverse neutral drive. Okay. Nothing to press. So hopefully, oh yeah, here we go. Park brake is here, old school. Park brake. Okay, there's the passenger side. And then you've got the glove box there, that's the storage in there. Okay. Very roomy here. Let's put the seat back a bit. There we go, the seat controls work when the power is off. Okay, let's look in the middle here. Power button, eco mode, steep descent, traction control off. Empty there. Let's have a look at some specs here. All right, well, first of all, let's look at some more storage bins there. Storage bins, and then another storage bin here as well. It's pretty deep, fits stuff in there. Let's look overhead real quick. Visor. Yep, no mirror. Can pull this out like that. Flick it over there for that side. Okay, sunglasses. Right. Lights. There you go. Automatic. And off. No sunroof. All good. Passenger side visor as well. Air conditioning vents, hazard control, air conditioning vent on that side. All right, now we can look at the specs. Let's have a look at the specs. There we go. So, what do we got? ET60, as tested ET60 in dual blue, $88,431 drive away. For ABN holders, $92,990 RRP, plus $500 for premium paint. Key features, I'll just put this down so I can point it out to you. All right, we've got 330 kilometer range, 88.55 kilowatt hour battery, 45-minute DC fast charging, 6 airbags, 10.25 inch infotainment system with CarPlay, Apple CarPlay smartphone connectivity, electronic stability program, hill start assist, reversing camera with parking sensors, LED daytime running lights, 5-year 160,000 kilometer new vehicle warranty, and 8-year 160,000 kilometer battery warranty. There you go, that is the specs right there. 92,990 RIP, 88,000 for ABN holders. For a vehicle that is 330 kilometers of range, presumably WLTP. Okay, so that button did open the charge port, so let's have a look. Here we go, so that's what I want to see right here. All right, so let's take a look at this. There we go. So we've got the DC component there, level 2. There we are. So level 2, CCS2, and it's got a little cable that's attached to it so it doesn't fall away like that. Of course, when you're charging AC, you can stick that on, protect it from the elements, and then fully close it when you're done, and then you can shut it like that. Feels very much like a petrol cover, doesn't it? Very mechanical as well, so you cannot actually open it mechanically like this. You've got to actually push that button we saw inside the car, so there we go. All right, let's hop inside the passenger second row. Let's take a look. Okay, let's have a look at the door test too. Nice solid test. Let's check the front. Yeah, reasonable test. Not a bad sound. All right, let's have a look inside the second row. So door handles. There, again, that same red stitching, MG trim. There we go, more door, bin compartment things. Fairly roomy inside, I gotta say. Okay, again, very basic inside, but does the job. Nice view at the back there of the tray. Over there. All right, let's step inside. Okay, so let's have a look. Up here, again, lights, automatic. Off or on, there we go. And you've got door handle, yeah, handles there, like a hook there. So it's got, yep, side seat belts, middle sash as well. And let's pull this down to take a look. Ooh, it's dirty. Give that a good push, pull. Yep, cup holders, push that back. And all right, so it looks like the front seats are pushed quite well back, and I'm sitting here with my knees there. There we go. I'm 5'9". Just get one hand in there with the seats all the way back. So roomy enough. And then you've got down here some more 12-volt outlets there. There we go. And look, AC plug. How good's that? Yep, and that'll fit our 3-point plugs for sure. There we go. Good thing the Chinese have the same socket as us. That's fantastic. 220 volt, 150 watts. Great. And got some storage. Got some more storage here as well. Excellent. Okay, so here I am in the second row. Again, I'm 5'9". We've got one just a little bit over than one fist above my head there on the ceiling of the car there. That's how much headroom we've got. Okay, so we've got this handle to hang on to when we get out of the car, like so. Here we go. It's quite nice to assist yourself out or in the vehicle. Excellent. And that's the view of the cabin from the second row of the ute. Nice. Okay, so we are heading off in the electric ute, eT60. It's a turnkey start. Okay, I think we're on. It's very quiet, obviously. Shift down to drive, and we are away. Wow. Release parking brake. Why do we even need a parking brake? There we go. Push this down. Parking brake.
Yes, all good.
All good?
Yes.
I forgot to put the brake down.
Yeah, we noticed.
Yeah, that was the parking brake, everyone, that we forgot to release. Come on, who needs a parking brake in an EV? Just saying. I guess for people to get used to the fact that it's an EV, just to remind people that it's still a car. Let's see, did you hear that pedestrian warning noise? That means, warn people that we're around, because EVs are quiet, obviously, so... Yeah, I don't know, mixed thoughts about that. Obviously it's good for pedestrian safety, but I guess people are getting used to EVs still. I'm sure that noise will disappear as we drive. Alright, so this is a bit more basic than the electric van people mover that we drove. It's a ute after all, a utility vehicle, so can't expect too many luxuries. But we still got power seats control. See, I'm still pushing buttons to get in and out. Just put the volume down, don't need that. It's right hand, yes, right hand indicates, so left signal. I still cannot believe I'm driving an electric ute. That's right, everyone, electric ute. It's fascinating. There, the noise is gone now. That's much better. Yeah, so Apple CarPlay, look at that on the screen. That's fascinating. It's good. It's good, all these modern conveniences in an EV. It's great. Steering wheel. Again, it's so very reminiscent of the MG ZS EV that I've driven in the past. Obviously made by SAIC, Shanghai Automotive Industrial, so you'd expect that with the same design. I don't see a digital speedometer. It's all analog, at least analog in presentation anyway. And then you've got the power on the left. So we've got like power percentage. So we're currently running at 20% power. I don't know how much regen this has got. I think there's only one setting anyway. If I let go, it's not bad. There's a bit of regen there. It's certainly pulling that kinetic energy back into the car. And let's see, acceleration-wise, it's not bad. Not bad. Got up to 70, and then the power went all the way to 100% with my foot on the floor there. Fascinating stuff. And the battery there, you can see it's kind of like a fuel gauge, 100% to 0. Can't see how much range there is in this car unless I flick up and down. Again, this is my first time driving this, so I can't be sure of that. Oh, that pushes the FM/AM dial there. But certainly the consumption now is 29.9 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. We're not the first drivers in this car today. People have been taking it for a test drive today. And I must point out that this is actually still a pre-production vehicle. They have not finalised the final spec that comes to Australia. Obviously, when it does arrive in Australia, I cannot wait for LDV to loan us one, hopefully. We'll take you for a spin around town. I think this is only one motor. I think it's a rear-wheel drive, actually, from memory. Not dual, so unfortunately, You might see some of the footage at the end of this video where I went in the T60 MAX, the petrol version with all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. Fortunately, they're not going to let us go on that road just for safety reasons because it's not a four-wheel drive vehicle as such. That's okay. I've got some potholes to go over today in this ute. All right, let's see how this handles on this turn. You can hear that low pedestrian sound. Sorry, Angela, who's holding the camera today. Many thanks to Angela, who's with us today from Exhaust Notes. Yeah, we're going around these turns. Look, it's a ute. It's not going to be, you know, very gentle suspension. It's a little bit bumpy, but that's okay. We're kind of high off the ground. I'm personally comfortable enough. Nice big mirrors. Nice country road to drive on. Beautiful. Yeah, so everyone, this is the electric ute. Can't believe I'm saying that still. There's the glove box in there. Thanks, Angela. Perfect. And Angela should show me my headroom now. I've got plenty of space up here between my head and the roof of the car. I'm 5'9", so yeah, plenty of room there. And dual cab, so plenty of room in the second row as well. How's the ride as a passenger?
It's wonderful. Yeah, it is a little bit bumpy, but it's a bumpy road, but it's very quiet.
Yeah. Unbelievable for a ute, right?
Yes, incredible.
Pothole.
Yep.
Yeah. There's some colleagues there in the van, commercial van. Let's keep going there.
It is styled very nicely inside for a ute, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think, you know, with the 330 kilometre range, sure, it's not a huge range, but, you know, for an urban setting, commercial setting, light commercial, tradesperson, it's perfect, right? 300 kilometres, I don't think many tradies will be driving that many kilometres in a day. Get to your job site, get to several job sites during the day. If you're fortunate enough to have an EV charger there, or even a power point, you'd be laughing. You can charge up as you're working. And then you can get home every night and charge up again and start the next day. It's cheaper than petrol too. So I think this will be good. This will be good for those who want it. And as I showed earlier, there's a 3-point AC power point. You can power your equipment as well during the day. So that's a lot of benefits driving electric as a tradesperson. Yeah, so more specs here, 5-year, 160,000, new vehicle warranty, 8-year battery warranty, 160,000 kilometres as well. So, that's pretty good inclusions there, 88.5 kilowatt hour battery, as we said.
45 minutes charging, fantastic.
Exactly. If you're lucky enough to find a DC charger when you are, at lunch or something, and you're winning. Oh, there's the other ute. So what do you guys think about this if you're watching? If you're in need of a new ute, would you consider electric? This is the question. What would stop you from buying electric? What are some of the drawbacks currently in 2022? Leave your comments there because I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear why electric doesn't work for you. Or conversely, if you are considering electric, why would you go electric? Let me know. Let others know. And what would you like to see in the final production release into Australia for the LDV eT60 electric ute? Yeah, very exciting times. And again, I want to thank LDV Australia for inviting myself to today's event. It's such an opportunity for this channel to showcase what's coming up. I'm very thankful for that. So many thanks to LDV and looking forward to future collaborations in the future. And here we are, the hill test now. Plenty of power left. So I'm going up this hill and it's only asking about 20%, 30% of the motor's capacity. I'm traveling at 60 kilometers an hour. Now it's asking 40, 50%. So plenty of reserve there. EVs have a lot of power, there's no doubt. Okay, we're scaling this now. Haven't gone past 40%. Very impressive. And around this turn here, handles beautifully, despite being only single motor. And now it's going past 50. Okay, now it's 50% up this hill. And then as we come down this hill on the return journey, you'll see all that regen braking, just capturing all that kinetic energy back into the battery. It's perfect. Good for efficiency. Alright, so we're coming up to the end of our drive. What a beautiful backdrop for today's journey in this electric ute. Let's indicate to the right now. Amazing. There's some electric vans, people movers there. Make sure you check those videos out as well. Alrighty, and we're going to put the park brake on. Watch this, old school. Yeah, and we'll turn it off. Classic. Okay, so it's literally hailing now. It's hailing and it's hailing on the ute, no problem, because the electric ute is tough. Not a problem at all. See that? Hailing in the sky. That's hilarious. What a good demonstration for today. Wow, that's close to the bottom. Again, I'm glad this is not my car.
Yep.
I can't believe we're not bringing the electric ute here.
Disappointing.
Wow, he's going in the wheel ruts.
Well done, he is. Wow.
Sorry, trees.
Really well. Well done. Oh, wow.
That bog.
It's incredible. Well done.
Wants to go in.
Oh, here we go. Well done.